What's up, guys? We're back here at my shop, PSR Performance. Like an idiot, I didn't take any video of me taking apart Lewis's motor here at the shop, but I got it all torn down. I can kind of go over a couple things with you guys and show you what we kind of came up with. We're still in the process of figuring out exactly what we want to do, but we do have some solutions and some things that we're looking at, possibly doing here. But it's just one of those things where it was kind of random and just kind of happened. We had this motor now for, I guess it's a little bit over 2 years, I think. I don't know, it's hard to remember. But we've really used it pretty hard. And obviously we had an awesome, run down there at Bradenton. It would have been nice to be able to go to the finals, but not the finals, but go into eliminations. But at least with us getting the car done, right before being able to go to Snowbirds, and then also, getting it done in the manner that we did with, just kind of, you always have some little ups and downs when it comes to building a car. So, we were able to make it, put some runs in, and really get some good data going into next season. This car is going to be killer for next season. So let me go over what we got. All right, so you can see I got the cylinder heads off, and everything looks great on these guys. But if you look closely here, you can see there's like a little bit of marking in between. There was copper spray here. It's no longer there. That's usually a sign that, it's going across between the cylinders. I straight edged this stuff and everything looks good. I can explain better on the other side of the motor, kind of what I'm talking about. All right, so this is that driver's side cylinder head. And as you can see here, these are the grooves I'm talking about, with how it grooves the cylinder head. And I don't know if the GoPro is really catching that or not, but I'm trying my best. And we actually took the valves out, and I was kind of looking. This one, 3, was the one I was having issues with. And actually what was going on here, I can kind of point my light into it. The motor had sat for a little bit, and even though we had taken the rocker tension off, there's like a burn mark. It's almost like a piece of metal got stuck in here, or sucked something up or whatever, in the seat. And this is where I was actually feeling air come up through the exhaust port. And do its nastiness for us that was kind of making the car run goofy as well. So I'm gonna actually do a valve job on this, clean this seat up, and then also clean we're gonna put another set of valves in it, clean everything up here. The head's gonna have to get decked, all that fun stuff. But kind of give you guys an idea what this stuff looks like when we take it apart, and how these Athena gaskets dig into the head. And then, like I said, you have a really deep groove here that has to be machined back out every time, and then you end up making a cylinder pressures higher with a higher compression, and then you end up running a thinner area here for your clamping force as well. So we're gonna explore our options here. We're talking to engine builder Mike Lau, and we're gonna figure out what he suggests and kind of go from there and get everything squared away, so we're 100% for next season. All right, and that brings us to the end of our Bradenton recap and what happened episode. Lewis and I are really looking forward to going into the 2023 season. Him and I, we talk pretty often and go over a bunch of stuff and everything. And one of the things that's rewarding from somebody like me, we build a lot of cars here at PSR, and a lot of the stuff we do is more streetable. We do build a lot of cars that are also, strictly race cars, so on and so forth. But with a car like this, and some of the other higher level cars that I've built, like Lewis's, when you're building a car like this, there's a whole learning curve to it. So it's kind of one of those things where you kind of feel like you're getting kicked in the nuts sometimes when you go to the track. I know with his 69, when we first built that car, we didn't have the intentions of going the kind of times that we were going with that car, but that was a whole new thing for him, and a lot of it for me was I had only tuned a couple cars of that level in the past. So, for him, there was a lot of stuff we had to kind of learn along the way. With this car, it's a little bit different, but not quite so different from the other one. There's a lot of things that kind of carried over from the other car. Even my tune-up, it's different, obviously, because we're on alcohol, but my tune-up isn't really that much crazier than what we had in the other car. It's just this car's lighter, and I can bring the boost in a little bit quicker with some of the stuff we have going on. And we do have a different transmission, so we got some different stuff going on there as well. But it's not like I actually, to be completely honest with you, I started with the tune that was in the 69, and I kind of just molded it into what I needed to have for the 66. But that being said, for myself, I know probably more than anybody else, when I have a car that gets done here at the shop and we're able to take it and go out and, see I guess you could say quick success, easy success. I wouldn't say it was like 100% easy. You know, we kind of had something get hurt, but that's part of racing. And the one thing that's awesome is Lewis has a great amount of people that support him. And for us going into the 2023 season, you know, it's great that we have those people behind us. And I just want to thank them on behalf of Lewis and myself. Garrett Turbos, you know, they gave us an awesome turbo for this car. We're hoping to maybe go to something a little bit bigger here down the road. We definitely can if we want to for the class that we're going to run. Multiple Oil, they give us all of our lubricants for the car. We run NGK spark plugs. They gave us a ton of spark plugs for this season. I know they're going to give us some more for next. TRZ Motorsports, they give us an awesome amount of support. They make some great parts. Vibrant Performance, they gave us a ton of our fittings and lines and all that stuff that we have on the car. A lot of the metal supply, all that stuff you see on the car, it all came from them. Menser Motorsports, we went down to Mark Menser with Lewis's car and also with Mike Serrano's Camaro, and they were a great, hospitable group of people. You know, awesome, you know, clean shop down in North Carolina. So it was great to go to a place and be able to get the kind of support and experience that we wanted to. Actually, on the run that Lewis did on Saturday, Mark was standing right next to me on the line watching Lewis's car to go down through, and it's great to have, you know, somebody who's like-minded there with us and, you know, see the car kind of transition into, you know, the build that it has become. Low Dollar Motorsports, they give us all of our sensors that are on the car. I think for the most part, like almost everything that we have on the car is Low Dollar. APHIS injectors, we're running their injectors. We run a 600 cc or 600 pound an hour alcohol injector from them. They have a great product. You know, I've used a lot of different injectors over the years and I'm really happy with their injectors. Mike Lau, Race Engines, that's who builds our motor. You know, we have a great success with this motor. Like I said earlier, we put a lot of time into this motor as far as racing goes, and we've had little to no maintenance we've really had to do. Go Lithium batteries, we run a Go Lithium battery in a car. They literally weigh like, I think it's like 9 pounds at best. They might not even be that heavy. They're super light, very small, and they do great. We don't even run alternator on the car, so that whole time, you know, Lewis fires up the car, drives it down through, does the burnout, and then does the pass. He's on the same battery, and I don't see the battery voltage hardly drop. Tick Performance, they give us a bunch of parts for the car and have helped us here and there. I'm a dealer for them at PSR. I use a lot of their product and I like their stuff, so, you know, we like to continue to support them. In Motion Solutions, they did all the decals and stickers and stuff you see on the car, you know, and they're a local company here to us up in Pennsylvania, so they're a great place to go to get any kind of decals or that kind of stuff you need. I think they also do like website design, stuff like that. Marchand Motorsports, he's also a local guy up in the area here in Pennsylvania. He supplies any kind of motorsports safety equipment. Like I know Lewis got his full safety gear from them. I know Michael Serrano, he bought his fire system from Mark. So Mark at Marchand Motorsports, he's a great dude to deal with, and like I said, he's local. We like to support local when we can. Carolina No Time, we're going to be running Carolina No Time, and Lance down there, he's already like drooling over this car, so I know that they're going to, you know, we're going to have some fun next year with this car. And the Clean Garage, they're located in Allentown, Pennsylvania. They're Lewis's close friends. They supply any kind of cleaning products and all that kind of stuff, so, you know, we're keeping the car nice and shiny, we're using their stuff. So, that's the end of the race show. Thanks for tuning in, guys, and we look forward to the 2023 season. I'm sure at some point we'll have an update like midway through the winter, kind of showing you what we'd end up coming up with the cylinder head situation here and me putting the car back together and all that fun stuff. And there's a couple other little things I want to add in. Like one of the cool things I want to add in that we got from Low Dollar Motorsports is they make an infrared tire temperature sensor. What it does is it shines a light on it's just a little red light, shines on the tire, and it's able to take the temperature of the tire. So I can see what the temperature of the tire is as it's going down the track. And kind of just one of those extra things to monitor. So we'll see you on the next one, guys. One of the things I didn't tell you guys is this experience of pulling Lewis's cylinder heads landed me a trip to urgent care. I got 4 stitches, pretty awesome. Haha.
Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe.